All right, here's the function rule that you were supposed to be, that you did on your Canvas notes. Again, if you haven't done it right now, you should pause the video and do it. But let's go ahead and do this one together. So this is going up here. Again, it looks like we're multiplying by 2's. Should have done something more interesting than 2's. We're going up by 1's on the left, and that's okay. That's what we're supposed to have happen over here. So this multiplying by 2's means that my growth rate is 2. So I'm looking for my starting value. Remember, I'm looking for a times b to the x. So b is my growth rate. So this is y equals something times 2 to the x. What's my starting value? Where it is x equals 0, that's going to be at 4. So this is 4 times 2 to the x. And there's the function that is created by this, this table right over here. Again, if you had a hard time with that, got questions, make sure you ask them before moving on to the next example, which is graphing an exponential function. What we're going to do here is kind of the reverse. I'm giving you the function, and I want us to make a table. So here's my graph. We're going to mark off a couple points here. That's what points do. That's the sound that points make when you put them in. And what we're going to do here is make a table. We're going to find the a number of x values, plug them in, find the y value, and then plot the points. Okay. So I'm going to just choose these 5, like you saw in the previous one, and I'm going to plug these into the function, and I'm going to find out what I get. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's start at the bottom because the positive exponents are a little bit easier. So plugging in 2, I get y equals 4. So that one goes there. And now plugging in 1, y equals 2 to the 1. 2 to the first power is 2. So I'm going to plug that over here. So when I plug in x for 1, I get 2 for y. When I plug in 0, I get y equals 2 to the 0th power. What is the value of anything to the 0th power? That would be 1. So that means that's going to go here. Almost there. Let's do y equals 2 to the negative 1. Negative exponents, remember, create a reciprocal. So this is y equals 1/2. So this is 1/2. And finally, let's do 2 to the negative 2. Remember, negative exponents create a reciprocal. So this is y equals 1/2 squared, which is the same thing as 1/4. Now I'm just going to plug these points in, right? I'm going to put them on. I'm going to plot them on my graph. So negative 2 1/4, negative 2 1/4 puts me about right there. That's going to be difficult because it's going to make a weird thing. Let's make it a different color. Different color makes everything better. Where'd my mouse go? There it is. Different color. What color do we want? Let's make it like this tealish green. All right, negative 2 1/4 is right about there. Stop it. And then we've got negative 1 1/2. Negative 1 1/2 is right about there. Stop it. You are not cooperating. 0 1. 0 1 is right there. 1 2. 1 2 is there. And finally 2 4. 2 4. And take a look at this curve that's being created here. And as it turns out, it's not going to cross the x-axis. It's just going to make this nice curve up and continue in that direction. And there's my exponential function. All right, I've got a practice for this one on you Canvas notes. Go ahead and turn to those and do that problem now. And then you can switch back and see the answer to that problem on the next video.